Further on in the video, someone can be heard lashing out against the police officer's actions towards the young boy. However, a lawman replied by saying that the boy was throwing lick-pandy police. The circumstances which initially led to the situation are unknown, and so is the date and time of the incident. The comment section of the post had mixed reactions with people.
Now, I don't know why the police was manhandling the boy. The boy apparently was not being treated as a minor, which means like if he went to the police station, they took him in or something without letting the parents know. So the crowd has stopped and took a video of them manhandling the young boy on the video. Now, later on, I discovered there was also another altercation down in Jamaica where military had come in and started hitting the people. The reasons behind that is a whole nother thing, but it seems like the police is also throwing their weight in certain ways in Jamaica, i.e. attacking people on roads. So the citizens have started taking videos of what is going on to document what is going on with the police attacking people. Now, bear in mind, like there has been a lot of, like I said, violence with criminals, etc. So the police is really just manhandling the people, basically manhandling the men, women, whoever's in their way. Now in this picture you'll see a woman drop on the floor. I wasn't able to get the beginning of the video because it happened so quick. As the police walked towards the woman, he bopped her with the gun and she dropped over flat on the floor, hitting her head onto the ground. And the people around her was very much hold on, let me turn on the camera. Was very much concern for the woman, right? So I'm going to show this one too. Now, as you see, there's a lot of chaos in that video. The military or police, it looked like military to me, but like I said, I like to be corrected on my videos. So if there's someone from Jamaica, can please tell me whether the military or police that knocked over the lady as she was, I think she was defending, and the police kind of took it a little too far. Anyway, in the meantime, there is also reports of loads of honor lives deaths in Jamaica presently. This TV program gave account of how many people has died in violent ways in Jamaica. Hold on, let me show it. Let me put it.
Murders have been carried out so far this year compared to 2 during the corresponding period in 2022. DCP Bailey says prisoners are behind several of the murders. He is therefore urging that proper programs be established in the correctional system to reform inmates.
A lot of the violence that the general population is facing emanates from the prison. The directive, the order is given from within the prison. And I think we have to really, really pay some more attention to the prison structure, create proper programs for the inmates within the penal institution, ensure that they are exposed to things that will change the way they think. It's not an easy task, but we need the willpower to really treat with that. Because what we're going to do is to arrest, put them in jail, and then we breed a factory of criminals, and they come back to the street and continue to perpetrate the crime.
He was speaking on Beyond the Headlines. Prince Moore, TVJ News.
Meanwhile, social anthropologist Dr. Herbert Gale says too much emphasis is placed on the police to deal with a rising murder rate. He says other institutions must play their part in addressing the root cause of crime.
It does require a whole violence reduction plan, and that means looking at the 4 bars, how many persons are deprived of food, deprived of a support system through parenting, people's sense of safety, and people's opportunities, because we're seeing data now from Ministry of Education, from all different units of work we're doing now. We're seeing up to 40% of some units of saying that they have no idea what tomorrow looks like because they feel already dead. You can't operate a society with that.
Concerns are mounting in the education sector about the safety of teachers as there continues to be more cases of disrupted behavior.
There's no one way to Christmas, but no matter how you do it, you can pay it in full. Some people go real trees, others go sparkly house.
Behaviors among students. This follows a recent incident in which a teacher at a St. James-based high school was physically assaulted by her student, and the tire of another teacher's vehicle at the institution slashed just a day after. Details in this report.
For years, school administrators have grappled with student-on-student violence, but the situation has grown grimmer. Students are now fighting teachers, with teachers now being too scared to attend work. Just last week, a 9th grade student at the Spot Valley High School in St. James repeatedly slapped her female teacher in the face.
I realized that my service bull, he was removed from the pasture that I placed him, and he was brought over to a paddock.
Now this is a seemed like a cattle got stolen. So the man's just explaining how the bull got stolen. Like, so there was like an uprising of stealing, violence in schools, all sorts of things.
Next to the road where I had the mother cows, and I saw the belly, and I saw half of the cow close to the road, right up the top there. And the head and the testicles and so were all there.
Mr. Sherwood says this is a big loss for him. He believes the thieves are familiar with the people in the area.
Someone in the area, people in the area know about this thing. It's not just some strange random guy coming from nowhere to take this. If they have some people outside that they collaborate with, but people in the area knows what happened.
And you're saying that based on how your place is set up, it's not easy to access.
It's not easy to, it's right along the main road and people are watching it all the time. So it's not just so easy for people to just come here, and the animals are let go. They're not in rope. So you can see the struggle that went on between them and that bull, because it's not an easy bull to handle. He wasn't raised in rope.
Meanwhile, President of the Manchester branch of the JAS, Jones Oliphant, says discussions between the JAS and the police to address the problem of predial larceny are ongoing.
There are some plans that we have in progress, but I wouldn't want to mention those now because we have to keep it close to our chest as farmers. But we will share those with the police as to what we will do here on in terms of security of our farms and our families.
Shamela Pullen, TVJ News.
A new Coast Guard vessel has been commissioned into service to bolster Jamaica's border protection. This just days after a boat of illegal migrants from Haiti landed in Portland. But the Security Ministry says the move defends against more than just illegal migrants. Details in this report. As the country looks to increase its reliance on the blue economy, significant efforts are being made to ensure that Jamaican waters are equipped with the requisite resources to prevent illegal activities. It's why on Wednesday, a new Coast Guard vessel, His Majesty's Jamaican ship Norman Manley, was commissioned into service. Chief of Defense Staff, Rear Admiral Antoinette Weems Gorman, says the vessel will assist in bolstering the Coast Guard's operation in maritime activities. This includes maritime law enforcement, maritime safety, search and rescue, port security, customs and immigration law enforcement, and fisheries protection. National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang says with Jamaica being a significant link to a number of key trade areas across the globe, it's imperative that the country's waters are protected.
Jamaica's strategic roadmap to sustainable development and growth cannot be separated from its vision of creating a society where security is central. Its naming and commissioning ceremony of His Majesty's Jamaican ship Norman Manley further confirms the government's commitment to comprehensive and strategic approach to a sustainable blue economy and making our island nation a safer and more secure space. A sustainable blue economy emerges when economic activity is in balance with the long-term capacity of oceans ecosystems to support its activity and remain resilient and healthy.
It's why he says the security of the country's maritime space is essential, especially in light of the drugs for gun trade and human trafficking.
These are the threats that challenge the development of a sustainable blue economy for Jamaica. Security within Jamaican maritime claim is central to the island's peace, security, and economic growth. And indeed, the criminal organization, the trafficking of drugs, guns impact the territorial stability, because when many ask why the investment in the marine and the MAC brigade, and in particular the ocean-going patrol vessels, it is important to ensure safety in the maritime space, because that's where the money is generated. That generates the criminal activity and organized criminal groups.
And it's time for a break here on the Midday News. Stay with us, more stories when we return.
There's no one way to Christmas, but no matter how you do it, you can pay it in full.
Welcome back to the Midday News. The family of an elderly man is seeking the public's assistance in finding him. 81-year-old Wilbur Gabardon of James Hill in Clarendon has been missing since Sunday, November 26. It's understood that he left home around 10 o'clock in the morning to go to a corner shop. He has not been seen or heard from since, offering $1,000 for his safe return. Anyone with information that can help in locating Mr. Gabardon is asked to contact the family at 876-378-5176. That's 876-378-5176, or call the nearest police station. And it's now time for the Business Minute. Microlender
Okay, we're going to stop it there because they were saying that how there's like 85. Let me see what they said it was. There's a total. They give a total of how many. There's 85 doubled unaliving and 16 triple unaliving to the date in Jamaica. That's what they're saying. So the body count has risen by a lot. Let me see if I can find another more details. So like I said, there's a lot going on over in Jamaica. Jamaica is really going through it in more ways than one. Like the guy he spoke about the migrants coming over to Jamaica, right? He spoke about the migrants that came over to Jamaica, the Haitians. So they're talking about getting their borders getting more protected and stuff like that. Now, the migrants, when they landed, they landed. I don't know whether they was given anything or whether they was helped or anything, but I know that a few people was talking out about the migrants being there and that how right they should be treated what's it with humanity, wise, etc. So I would take a look into that a bit more, because I know there is something there. And also the level of violence. Once again, the level of violence has gone up a lot in Jamaica. Now in the Caribbean on a whole, the violence has gone up by a lot. West Indies in general, the Caribbean in general, Trinidad, Jamaica, you name it. But Jamaica and Trinidad is the worst one so far I've seen. I haven't checked the other places, but I know Trinidad has been an increase of violence and pow going on there. I.e., like recently, there was taking down gangs and all sorts. There was an earthquake, a slight earthquake, or an aftershock in Jamaica. I think it was yesterday or today. So there's also in conferences of Andrew Holness, PNN, and I can't remember the other parties. There's a whole lot of stuff going on. There's a lot going on over there. In fact, there's so much going on, it's hard to keep up with what is going on and what is not and what is not. So what I'm going to do is try and take one piece at a time of each situation, because Jamaica is going through some kind of shift. It's going through some kind of shift. And I would say that Queen Ifrica and everybody has spoken about the shift. I put out about the prophet who predicted about the water coming in to Jamaica. The guy predicted it. He predicted it. Okay, so there is a whole lot of violence going on over there at present with the police. I think they even called on the military to come out at one point, because the police look like they wear military clothes, or it's the police that is there. The police wear military, or it's military that is there. So it's like at a point there's so, it's crazy. Now the video, this little slide I show you is of the lady dropping on the floor. And apparently there was, the police also went to a wedding, and they caused all kind of craziness at that wedding. I don't know whether the second one is from that wedding, because one person, I think he got unalived during this, so like I said, there's a lot going on in the Caribbean at present, right? We in the UK thinking we're going through stuff, or the Americans thinking we're going through stuff. There's a whole lot of stuff going on over there too. A whole lot of stuff. Some things is more there, it's more preview, and some things is not. Even to a case of, well, like people like Andre Stevens are talking out about a lot of stuff, because he'll be on the ground, on the grassroots level. So he'll be seeing and hearing a lot of the stuff. And also L.A. Lewis, who's also doing his part, feeding the homeless, all sorts of stuff. It's crazy out there. But anyways, I will actually be coming with some stuff. I'll probably upload some. It'll be easier if I upload than if I show it like this, because it makes it harder to explain everything, to put in one live. It's just hard to compact everything together, because it's so much going on all at one time to catch this one there, catch this one there, catch this one there together. It's crazy. So presently, I am just going to put up the two situations, and I'm going to show them again. The one with the boy, particularly because that's a minor, and they're not supposed to apprehend the minor without the parents knowing. And you will hear the person saying, where is the parents? Where is the parents? The police still apprehending the minor. Hi, Empress me. Right? Yes, he's something else. I heard he's something else. I spoke about Andrew Holness before. Andrew Holness' name has come up in a lot of stuff, like with Nzinga before, because Nzinga and with the mother that got slayed, I can't remember how long ago, the mom got slayed in Jamaica by the cousin. It is, anyways, I can't tell you more than the people who live there themselves. But like I'm saying, when I show you the video of the boy getting apprehended, now listen to what has been said as he getting apprehended. A young boy, as in schoolboy age, probably about 12 or 15, I can't remember, 12, 14, 15, something like that. And the police is there on him. And he's like fighting and he's saying whatever. Honestly.
Further on in the video, someone can be heard lashing out against the police officer's actions towards the young boy. However, a lawman replied by saying that the boy was throwing lick pandy police. The circumstances which initially led to the situation are unknown, and so is the date and time of the incident. The comment section of the post had mixed reactions with people.
See, they said that how they don't know what day exactly that happened with that young man. All right, so it could have been any time that happened, and the boy must have been fighting back. Well, obviously, right, naturally you will fight back. The man have something in his hand, and I don't know the outcome because I was looking everywhere to find this thing. I couldn't even find it. Everywhere I look, everywhere. It's this man. Anyways, I just thought I'd bring this to the channel because Jamaica or the Caribbean is going through some, I would say, some strife when it comes to the police or whatever else is going on over there. It is just mad. So what I'm going to say is I'm going to leave this right here because I'm not well, as you can hear. And then I'm going to see you in the comments. Please tell me what you think. Okay? All right.